Yeah, and Ares gets banned out right away here. He was banned out last game as well as Wolfram. So two bans coming out. And Dragos look like maybe they're gonna ban it, but I'm not sure if that's the ban they're looking for. Yeah, it makes sense to ban. Actually, I don't
Well, they
like
have
when
first
people.
pick, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't like when teams ban Freya, but it could be a thing where they don't play it or haven't had enough practice with it.
Yeah, it might just not synergize too well with what the style they want to play or the comp they want to run. So
Yeah, Flavia looks like it's gonna be banned. Aiden, they do ban the Aiden. They don't want to give up the Aiden. Maybe Dia realized how strong that Aiden is and wanted to first pick it. MC's like, nah, bruh, we ain't giving you guys that Aiden. So they do ban it, as it was a huge factor in MC's win in the first game. Apollo gets banned as well, which is strange to see since Dio played it so well last game, and I'm surprised they don't want to pick it up right away. Esrath gets banned as well. So what do you think a first pick is here for them? Maybe Lunaria, Pyrus. I know they like to play a lot of. Poseidon, they first picked a bunch as well. Um,
I think is that Dragos that they're hovering.
yeah, they're hovering a lot of different heroes right now though, and they do go with the Lunaria as expected. I kind of
Yeah,
figured they've been playing a lot of Lunaria this whole tournament.
it's very safe, and she's so good in general. She's so versatile.
Yeah, just so she can be as a support with like saving heroes with her phase, like the phase shift that she uses on her allies or enemies. So she's just a good overall hero, and she does so much damage as well. And they actually steal the Pyrus here, mercenary. They know Dio likes to run it, and they pick up the Zhang Fei. We've seen Zhang Fei's here and there in this tournament. This his one lack right now is just if he doesn't have mana, he's not able to get off his ult, and can be an issue for him in these team fights. And they instantly started hovering Nightshade, who does do a lot of mana burn, so could be a good little counter pick there for Dia.
Yeah. On top of that, the Ignos blade does extra mana burn, and on top of that, when Nightshade would actually blink on Zanfei, it would silence him, so wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
pop the ult off. And by the time the silence wears off, he has no mana. So that actually might have been a
So
good pick.
MC actually stealing two of Dia's picks from last game, Cleo and Pyrus going in their favor, and they also pick up the Crystal. Vince gets picked up by Dia. I've been liking Vince picks. He's very strong, especially when you go Shapeshifter's Axe. He's just such a strong. He outputs so much damage. His actual illusions get the proc from his passive that lets him auto attack twice. So it's just a very strong item on him, and he's a very strong hero in total. And here's the Flavia. We saw so much Flavia in Europe, and we haven't seen a lot of it now in Asia, but does have a very high win rate right now, and I can expect her to do a lot of work this game. And Wukong comes on top of it, so that's the Wukong Lunaria combo we've been talking about, and they're going for a very similar draft right now, where they have a lot of damage with just one frontliner. I'm liking this from Dia, going back to their roots.
So what draft are you favoring this game?
See, I'm a type of guy that really likes team fight drafts, so I'm gonna favor mercenaries. But I've seen Dia do wonders with drafts like this, and they're going back to the same type of draft they were playing in yesterday. The last game they ran two type tankies with Poseidon and Apollo, which
Welcome
wasn't really their
to
playstyle.
Heroes
So
Evolved.
I'm liking this a lot more from
Troops
Dia. So
deploy
I'm
in
excited to see
5
what Dia can do.
seconds.
But I personally do prefer mercenaries
Troops
lineup just with the
have
Guan
deployed.
Yu and the Zhang Fei just being those frontline tanky lockdown heroes, just so strong. What about you? How do you feel about these drafts?
I think I'm preferring Dia's lineup a little bit more. If they can play it to the same playstyle they played yesterday, which is what got them this far into the tournament, I think they could just snowball this game out of control.
Yeah. Good poke here from the mid lane from Eiler. Getting good damage versus Cleopatra. Well, it looks like it's a Flavia support with a with would you have liked to seen the Flavia actually go mid over the Lunaria? I think I'm more of a fan of Flavia mid over Lunaria, and running Lunaria is more of a support hero. I feel like Flavia needs items a little more.
Yeah, I agree. I think Flavia does need a bit more farm to be more effective. Whereas Lunaria, she's kind of like supporty anyway to begin with, so they probably could have just ran her as a support, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they just wanted a bit more farm on Luminaria to get those nice burst snipes in team fights.
Yeah, with the Wukong combo. Gonna see nice to see if they can. The way Dio plays this, I know a lot of people are like, why are they running Burninator like solo lane? And in my opinion, it's a smart play. He's their only tank right now, so he needs to get farm. If he doesn't get farm and isn't able to build these tanky items, then they really have no front line. So it's a good play from Dio to just put him in the solo lane, just give him experience and farm, able to rack up that gold and get those items early on.
Yeah, you need your tank to at least have a bit of farm for the first dragon fight. If your tank is squishy going into dragon fight, it could cost you the entire team fight. And we both know that that first dragon fight is always a big factor in every game. Gives a huge gold swing. Oh, but Guan Yu, he's looking to flank around Lunaria here. Lunaria,
And he does! Guan Yu does get the return kill though. Oh, Wukong actually uses ult there.
Yeah, he has
So it's a 1-for-1 trade there. But first blood gold actually going in favor of Lunaria. So good play there from Lunaria.
Yeah, she made a bad decision. Actually come out a good one by getting that first blood. She got really lucky getting that.
Yeah, she did. And they actually take Dragon right away off the back of that. Dia. Taking advantage of Dragon, being on Dragon's side is always a great advantage, and they're doing the same thing Mercenary did, just taking those early Dragons. So well played from Dia this game. Looks like 3 are in the bottom lane right now, trying to put pressure on this tower.
Yeah, they probably won't be able to get too much damage on it.
Nope, and top they're putting pressure as well with Vince. And Pyrus doing some damage, Zhang Fei in the mid lane trying to find something. Not able to find anything though. But that was a solo kill from Lunaria if I'm not mistaken onto the Cleo, so
yeah.
Well played by her. Ooh. Yeah, Guan Yu trying to look for something there, but good positioning from either. Can't really find anything.
So first blood, 2 minutes in the game rather than 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. 2 kills. This is the
Really
most
nice.
kills we saw in 15 minutes last game. So, you know, maybe picking it up a little bit. Dia wants to get a little more aggressive here. I mean, with their lineup, they do need to kind of snowball because when it comes into late game, it's going to be very hard for them to take fights as they don't have that much of a beefy front line to absorb a lot of damage.
Yeah, they're running a super squishy comp, so if
We-
this goes extremely late game, they're gonna have a really hard time.
We never really mentioned in the draft, but Lotus was actually open the whole time there, and no one picked it up. So it's kind of
Yeah, but-
funny to see.
I think too, they really like running burst heavy supports rather than sustained supports.
Yeah.
As you can see last game, they ran the Una as well, which is really bursty, and they were able to take Dragon easier that way as well. So
Or that was MC that ran Dia. Or not Dia. MC
oh,
that
yeah,
ran
MC.
Una. Yeah. But
But
you're
it's
right.
still it's the right kind of
Yeah, they're not using the Lotus like the teams did earlier today and yesterday.
yeah. There's no Gene. There's no.
But I
There's
do
no
remember
Lotus.
Dia ran Lotus yesterday in their comp when they had Crystal and Poseidon and they were just trying to chase. But let's get away from that. Good stun coming out from Guan Yu, going onto the Flavia. She does use ult. They're gonna get the kill here. He can't actually burst her down. She's healing up too much. Uses her heal and they get the return kill on Guan Yu. And they good burst damage there from Burnier jumping in. Zhang Fei does get the taunt off. Flavia so low. Oh, Cleopatra almost went in on that back line to get the Flavia. Meanwhile, some Wukong's pushing in the mid lane here.
Really well played from Zero. Some good rotations coming out with Flavia. Just healing so much under tower with her ulti.
Yeah,
Having
just that movement speed.
Just wasn't enough to kill her.
They're gonna get a tower here as well. Snowball in here.
Oh,
Dia, they're gonna
ulti's
dive.
right onto Cleo there, but gotta be careful. You don't overextend.
Yeah, Zakar just spawned as well. They actually take that tower top as well. Getting a gold lead. Zakar just spawns.
They're
Bottom?
actually gonna take Zakar here because Miz has the attack buff. Probably gonna push this
They
mid
might,
tower
or
and
they're
go
gonna-
straight for.
Ooh, Zhang Fei lands a good stun on Burnator, who's tanking the tower. Good damage coming out. Pyrus takes a lot of damage from Zhang Fei, and they almost just burst him down. Guan Yu's just gonna jump into the backline. Flavia uses her ult to escape. Cleo is jumping so low.
they're
Good
all
snare,
so
and they're
low.
so low. Zhang Fei jumps in as well. No deaths happening. Zhang Fei finally gets bursted. And it's a 1-for-0 right now. Sun Wukong's not even been a part of these fights. He actually took the bottom tower throughout that whole fight. He might be looking to ult in here in a moment. Lunaria ult has been so effective this game, dropping that Pyrus so low in that last engagement.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay by Zhang Fei there. He went back in to try and land a taunt, but his team wasn't there to follow up, so...
Yeah, Guan Yu also went YOLO in by himself. He tried to YOLO swag on them, but wasn't able to do anything when Flavia popped her ult and kind of just ran away with that movement speed.
Yeah,
Dragon being taken again from Dia. So far, Dia looking in control of this game right now. 10k gold lead already, 6 minutes in. Looking a lot less close than the first game.
Yeah, I just feel like they have the comp to do it now, to be a little bit aggressive and actually be able to snowball this game.
Yeah, playing it really well as well. And they know Zakar's up, getting some D wards up, counter wards. Up 2 towers as well. They've taken 2 dragons, so this is where you see the 10k gold lead coming up for Dia. Took a look at the items here. It's early Jades. It's called Dodge Stone. They've changed the name to Dodge Stone, so early one for some Wukong. Igneous Blade already up on Vince.
Look at the mid lane, they're actually gonna dive in. Burninator's gonna go right in there, but he's by himself, he's in a lot of trouble. Zhang Fei actually gonna taunt him, but he's not dying yet.
Look at Flavia, she's in there.
Down. Flavia
Wukong
gets instantly melted. Wukong, he goes in by himself.
It's a disaster!
He dies!
He dies!
That's a disaster!
What a misplay there from Dio. They go in too far and they do not focus the tower. Oh god.
Freeze the car.
Yeah, Zakar now going away of Mercenary. They do turn this game around. Burninator jumping in by himself under the tower, not focusing the tower, gives them so much damage towards Burninator and Sun Wukong there.
Lunaria got caught out though. She actually just gets melted.
Yeah, I think she was trying to go see if she can get the steal off, and she pushed that a little too far. She gets caught out by the Cleo jumping in on her. So you can see the gold lead. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They were down
10k.
Yeah, they were down like almost 13k. They brought it back to 7. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, it was 4-1, so 4 kills in excessive for MC, allowing them to come back into this game.
Yeah,
maybe a bit of
7K.
a misplay.
They're only down 5k now actually, and they still have all the tier 1 towers to take, whereas Tierra, they already taken them also.
Yeah.
That's a lot of gold for them to get caught back up in this game.
Yeah, but none of the towers are very low right now, so
yeah, they have this Zakar buff, so they should try and force something.
just maybe a little bit of misplay there on the mid lane, diving under that turret. Just
Pyrus, look at Pyrus.
Yeah, they want to find him, and they're
Oh my god.
good awareness there from him. Actually jumps over the wall, not trying to get caught out. Burninator said, "I'm out of here, buddy. See you never, bud."
Yeah, MC, they just need to force something. They can't just let this Zakar buff just wear off. I think they're making the right play right now. They're letting Pyrus farm in the bot lane. He's gonna TP, and they're just gonna go for top tower. Gonna secure this buff. Oh, there might be a big engagement here actually. Oh, Guan Yu actually gonna jump over the wall, lands a stun at the Lunaria. Lunaria in a lot of trouble. She's gonna peel up though, but Wukong, he does go in ham. Burninator,
this is
so much damage. He does fall.
Yo, just drop
Oh my
it.
god, Flavia just fall as well. For Zhang Fei, you gotta get in there. Oh, they could have got so much more there.
Wukong, when he actually jumps in there, as soon as his ult's about to go up and hit the target, he gets stunned, and they're actually gonna dive here and get 2 more kills. Good kills there from Mercenary, and this game just swung completely in the opposite direction. 360 swing, and they might actually take a base turn here and get some super creeps in the mid lane.
Yeah, there's not much Wukong can do right now. This won't be GG because Burninator is spawning, Flavia is spawning, but yeah, they're gonna retreat now. That is the play, and
They're trying to
Wow.
find something.
Yeah, they should just go for Dragon right now. I think that's the play.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Lunaria ult hits absolutely nothing, first off, and when Wukong uses his ult, as soon as his ult landed, they stunned right on top of him. I think it was Guan Yu that stunned right on top of him, and he literally couldn't get any of his abilities off and just died. So like 2 misplays there coming out from Dia. A lot of the damage not being able to get put out.
Yeah. In MC, they're
This
just
could look good for Dia here. They don't have numbers. They
putting
have
pressure.
numbers. So now it's just a swing of gold lead, around 7k, 8k gold lead for Mercenary, sorry.
Cleo. Just gotta be careful. She doesn't have ulti.
Attack buff on Wukong right now. Wukong is trying to go for that assassin type build. I like to see a shapeshifter's act come out for Vince here. He has the cannon now, he has the Ragnarok cannon, so
Yeah. Zhang Fei is just gonna tank the tower. No problem. Burst that down. They're in control right now.
yeah. Zakar is probably going to be spawning in a couple of minutes here.
I think yeah, they need a they can't give up the tier 2 like this. Oh, Cleo actually initiates in, lands a 2-man snare. Big damage coming out. Lunaria in a lot of trouble. Zhang Fei lands a huge 2-man stun. Guan Yu's in there. Huge spins under the tower. Flavia, run for your life. She gets Frozen Scepter and she's dead.
She's definitely running to her death, not for her life. That is for sure. And what's this monkey gonna
Triple
do?
kill.
This monkey
Coming
is
for
not gonna
Zhang
be able
Fei.
to do anything here. This might be game for Mercenaries. 4 for 1. They do get the stun off onto the Wukong's illusion. Oh, and they're gonna go for game here. Pyrus is up, and this might be GG. Mercenary taking the series 2-0 over Dia. Much quicker game there, Sean.
Wow, that was crazy. Like, that was such a turn of events. DX was in control for all early mid game, and then
Yeah,
one bad team fight, and the entire game just swings around.
yeah, Mercenary is so good at taking advantage of little mistakes, and they did that the whole first game as well. It was a lot longer and a lot more of a chess battle, but definitely taking advantage of Dia's mistakes in this game too. They were ahead and they had control, but a couple of misplay and fights, and Mercenaries just doing a good job.
Congrats to Mercenaries as they do move on to the finals, which is taking place at the SMX Convention Center in Manila. So congrats to them. Gonna be playing in a LAN tournament.
Yeah, and I think there's a semifinals tomorrow for another team to actually, or no, it's a third place game tomorrow. There's a game tomorrow.
No, it's just for third place tomorrow.
Okay.
Only the finals taking place, and it's gonna be October 27th at the ESGS Esports Gaming Summit
Yeah,
at the SMX Convention Center, Manila. So congrats to MC, moving on to the finals.
Yeah, huge game there, guys. That's going to be the end of this tournament. We're going to stick around and chat and maybe even on stream for a little bit, answer some questions, let you guys know some more information. Possibly.
And stick around because there's I'm giving away like 15 packs. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're possibly gonna be doing some giveaways. So show your love for us. If you don't love us, you ain't getting no packs.
Make sure you're following the stream. If you're not following, then I'll have to re-roll, and I don't like re-rolling you guys.
Yeah, you guys get
You know, I don't
triggered.
want to rickroll you guys, you know what I'm saying?
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna be back in a moment, guys. We're just gonna talk about some stuff, and then we'll maybe come back either on stream or talk to you guys in chat. But other than that, that is the final game of day 2 of the Asia Arena, and we'll be back shortly and tomorrow at 6 a.m. Eastern, and I think that's 6 p.m. server time in Asia. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Please follow the Heroes Evolved on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube. Subscribe to them on YouTube. They're going to be posting all